Vlad looks so good.
What's the reasoning here, man? I love it.
Happy Oscar Sunday, gentlemen.
It looks good. Is it blue? Is it navy?
It's charcoal.
It looks really good, man.
But I also have it in black and in navy.
Dark is dark.
What?
Huh?
Guys, check out my new profile picture.
Yeah. So what's happening now, Tanner? On
they're showing really long clips of the Best Picture nominees.
They're planning the fuck out of that runtime, huh?
Like
it's because
this year they did all of the best original song performances. They aired them during the red carpet.
Oh,
so they took a huge chunk of the show out.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me that the rumor that they were gonna do the entire Lion King 2019 soundtrack, it didn't happen?
Was that actually a rumor?
Not this time. Not this time.
So Chloe got Best Director and the Nomadland got Best Picture, right? Chloe Zhao.
We're looking at the Best Picture right now.
Yet.
Oh, they haven't announced it. I might have.
Oh no.
My bad.
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
No.
I'm sorry.
I love that that's caught on you should have just been like, oh, I just assumed. Minari won?
No, I guess
I guess Minari.
The Hurt Mank one.
God, dude, imagine.
Dude, I don't know what any of these movies are. I haven't seen any of them.
We talked about Mank, remember?
Yeah, we talked about it. Episode 7, yeah, because it's one that Tanner was basically saying was like utter dog shit.
Well, no, it's just about the making of Citizen Kane.
But he was also saying it was dog shit. Yeah, it's another Hollywood movie about Hollywood. So just
masturbatory, baby. Mm-hmm. I did describe that word to someone this weekend, and I was kind of upset.
Masturbatory?
Yeah, they were like, "What's that?" And I was like,
"It's when mine matches my outfit, and then his matches his outfit." And then Griff's matches his outfit. He's drinking a
I have this to match my headset. That's why I use the white bottle, because I have a black
Budweiser, right?
No, I was drinking a
Congratulations, Chloe Zhao and Nomadland.
What a great reaction. That was a great way to start the show, guys.
I haven't seen it yet though, which I'm that's why I'm bummed.
That's the one about a poor white woman, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she's poor.
I saw somebody.
Actually, I think she chooses to be poor. Sorry, what were you saying, Griff?
Even bigger boo.
Some critic / screenwriter, he was like saying that movie's like BS because basically because there's no such thing in happiness and poverty, because like in Hollywood 9 times out of 10 they're like gonna make it so that there's a happy ending, and he's like, that's never the case in poverty. And like for a second I was like, okay, sure, but then for a second it's like, I've been pretty poor before, food stamps and all that kind of stuff, and I'm a pretty happy guy, and I'm doing pretty well for myself.
It's mildly
it could be, but I mean it's about a white woman, so who knows? Is it Miller?
No, I'm saying him saying that.
Oh yeah, no, that's incredibly I wouldn't even say mildly. That's pretty racist. No, congrats. Now, the past 2 Oscars have been won by Asian directors, and Chloe Zhao is the second woman in like 93 years to win for Best Picture. Sorry, not Best Picture, Best Director.
Best Director. That's insane.
So are Asian getting their? Are they getting the reparations in the form of Oscars now? Is that the vibe?
I guess so.
I hope so. I hope
it's like a millimeter in the right direction. So
I love that. That's so fucking funny.
Man, Frances McDormand won. She won for Best Actress again.
Who?
Frances McDormand.
I don't know
who
that is.
That's good for her. It's it's her.
Should have been Viola Davis.
I can't see your screen because it's filthy.
It's her.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's like Joaquin. I love Joaquin Phoenix, but every time he gets on stage to accept something, I get very, very anxious because I'm like, this dude is about to start a third world war in Hollywood.
Joaquin's a madman. I love him.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Watch these 5 performances.
He's presenting.
He's announcing it.
And
I like
it's
your
a
nail polish.
shame that we have to choose
Thank you.
just
You want to bet that he talks about how we need to fix something?
I don't know. The whole
I'm
speech just skipped.
Yep.
I'm the joke.
Yep. And the whole speech skipped. I wonder why.
So all of our nominees and all
He's
winners-
right.
Oh, the Oscars are done. I don't know what happened to the live feed, but they're done now. I don't know who won best.
I guarantee Joaquin
actor.
said something and they just were like, cut that. And don't get me
Joaquin's
wrong, he's usually he's right, and there's a lot of things that need to be changed, but it's just like he's preaching to the wrong people. Like the people in that room aren't gonna do shit.
You're preaching to the people who benefit from the bullshit.
Yeah, because he's like,
my God.
you guys should stop using your private planes, and it's like they're just gonna laugh at you and then keep doing it.
You can't afford
Although
one.
I have to say, good on Regina King tonight. Because she started the show and she said, she was like, I know a lot of you at home are probably reaching for your remotes because you don't want to hear Hollywood preach to you. But I got to say this, I'm the mother of a black child. So this shit's important to me. Well, she didn't say shit, but it was basically like, hey, I'm still a person, because they are. But no, Joaquin is, preaching kind of to the wrong.
We love
choir.
Walla Davis.
I'm gonna learn how to tie this, so I like taught myself how to tie the bow tie junior year of high school, and then I've just known ever since. But I haven't tied one literally since the last Oscars, in which I wore pretty much this exact outfit to work. Like I wore it to my job because I worked on Oscar Sunday last year, and so I haven't tied a bow tie since then. And so when I was like in the bathroom, I like put it on.
Okay, Tanner saw something. He disgusted him. What happened?
Anthony Hopkins won best lead actor in a feature film.
For
What
what?
was he
I
in?
wish.
The
wish
Father. Who saw it? Who?
I haven't even heard
Fucking
about that.
saw The Father.
I haven't even heard the name
I'm
of that
sorry.
movie.
Never be like your father.
Never be like Father.
What was it about, man?
Alzheimer's, I think.
I get it.
Funny
You
guy.
clever man.
No.
I get it.
Oh God.
That's
In
a good
that.
joke.
I fixed my chair. Like I
Oh,
don't know
you
if you
fixed
noticed, but
it.
I have a back again.
Why'd you bring it back, man?
Because first of all, having just a stool was killing my back. I've been playing video games all week, and I was like, what the hell? I have like a gaming chair pretty much, but it has like a black pillow and like a little pillow here. So it really helps my back, but I fixed the chair by literally taking the broken screw and super gluing it back to the broken piece inside the thing. And
That's
now
gonna
it's
work.
it's literally fine. How dare you?
Cut to when you fucking fall out of the chair because it's super glued.
I literally only lean all the way back if there's a TV like behind you guys. If I'm watching something with one of you. Like that's the only time I'm ever leaning in this chair is when we were watching like Falcon and the Winter. I broke it during, I believe, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or like a movie.
Want to talk
I
about
said,
that?
let's
Not
talk about
as good
that.
as WandaVision.
What?
Not even nearly as good as WandaVision.
I would
WandaVision
agree.
was way better.
I think it was a great show,
What?
but
Yeah.
it also,
I don't know. It's my
I mean, some
opinion,
YouTubers I watched put it in a good way. It's like, this isn't anything that could have been in a movie. You could have chopped off so much fat and it could have just been its own movie.
I had to fix my fans.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
mean,
That
so
was
the thing
literally
was,
the point.
yeah, it was Marvel though. Like WandaVision was different, so I get why some people liked it more. But the fun behind WandaVision was the speculation. That's really what y'all are saying. Because the actual content in Falcon and the Winter Soldier was leagues better. But the speculation about WandaVision was half the fun.
Maybe.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
to speculate
WandaVision
about
was
like Falcon.
Towards the
WandaVision
end,
was
there
more
was, I guess.
interactive.
I'll say this. Maybe it wasn't better,
Oh, yeah.
but Falcon and the Winter Soldier left me wanting a lot more.
And WandaVision didn't?
No.
Nah, because I don't give a shit about them.
At the end of it, I was like, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so
So-
then how can you say that Falcon was not as good if you literally are
Because
like,
it's-
man, I want more?
I'm not a
It's
man who makes
because
sense.
Griffin's the only one of us that has a college degree.
Here. The thing
okay,
is
I get it.
I got everything that I needed from WandaVision.
Uh-huh.
For Falcon and Winter Soldier, I'm like,
It made me care
okay,
about them.
now what? But my
Yeah.
thing is, okay, what are the other Avengers doing right now? Like, why aren't they involved? Where's Ant-Man?
That's what
other
you're saying,
Avengers?
everything.
Ant-Man, the Hulk, Thor. These people exist.
Well, we'll
They can
find out
still-
in their movies.
They have movies coming out, dog.
Yeah.
Falcon and the
I'm
Winter
done with
Soldier.
this episodic movie.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier was supposed to come out a year ago.
That
You're
makes sense.
telling
Like,
me
every-
Sam
like-
Wilson is supposed to call Thor to kick John Walker's ass? Are you
Dude,
kidding me?
maybe.
He'll kill him.
Dude, John Walker becoming fucking super patriot or
US
whatever.
agent.
So,
Agent.
US
US
agent.
agent. So, oh, he's supposed to be super patriot, but super patriot's a stupid fucking name. So they
No,
went with
he's
US
US
agent.
agent.
He's U.S.
Well, no,
agent.
he's
You're
also super
thinking of
patriot.
Iron Patriot, who's Norman
No,
Osborn.
no. He's super patriot. Look it up. It's like it's in one of his
What?
it's one of his aliases. Yeah.
I got it.
As far as I know, Patriot. But anyway, super patriot, super name, anyways.
Oh.
Uh, Julia Louis Dreyfus. Yeah, see, I'm fucking old, dog. I'm an old head. JLD being in it was fucking tight. She's cool. I liked it, but I was just like, oh, like, you know,
I'm just upset no one ever said the N-word. That's
his suit pissed me off at the end, dude.
How
Looks
great would it be?
so fucking bad.
How great would it
Who's
be
suit?
if he flies
Sam.
in as he's fighting Baltrop or whatever, and he
Backtrack.
breaks through that window and he says, "Kachiga, my nigga."
No,
Honestly,
ear hole.
no.
The ear holes in the mask were weird.
Well,
like-
the head part is just bad, but that's
Yeah,
comic
so, like,
accurate.
From here up, it looks terrible. The body part looks sick, but like the fact that he was like, "And you, we need to change
I
the
don't
world."
think-
And
I
you,
don't-
it's like he can't move.
I think by
He's
the
like Batman.
time, like both Scarlet Witch and Falcon, I think they have their TV show suits, and then they're
Oh,
gonna
he's
have
not
their
gonna wear that,
movie
no way.
suits.
Well, people are gonna be like, "That shit looked bad," and they're gonna change it.
Well, he also
his
didn't
head-
design
His
it.
head needs
Like,
to move.
it was literally
Yeah,
just
that's true.
given to him, and he was like, "All right, I'll wear this and go and fight crime." You know what I mean?
He's like, "I guess I could just wear the other one."
But
and
it
just don't
also
have it."
definitely was fan service because they made it's
Yeah.
almost 1-to-1. The only thing I would change is I would have less white and more red on the suit.
Him being like,
personally-
"I'm fucking Captain America."
Well, what's
Because
funny
red's
is
been more of his
Oh.
color anyway.
Red
well,
is
what's
the blood of
funny
his
too is
enemies, so it's
his like stomach piece in the comics is 1-for-1 to Steve's in the movies.
It has like the stripes on it.
Well, it has the
Like the
stripes, but
8-pack,
even just
like
like,
the
literally
panels.
the little paneling, and just like straight up 1-for-1. But then on this, like on Sam's, they made it a little bit more like Steve's comic one, where it's like just straight down.
Mhm.
So maybe in the movies, once Sam designs his own like actual
The body
Avengers
part was
suit.
totally fine. It's just the neck up, like where from his collar, where like his mask meets the collar, and it's like open in the front, and it like goes like this. I thought that was kind of weird. Like it's like, and when he turns, it like stretches weird. But other than that, I mean, like the body part looks cool. I think that what I really wanted from the show was like a full confirmation that Steve Rogers is dead. And like I don't think he is. I think he's probably like hiding, and he's like Isaiah. He's just like it's gonna take him forever to die from old age, so he's just in hiding. But like I feel like I wanted to like at least like see him or like hear from him, check in. Is he dead? Is he alive? Something like as a nod to just be like, oh, he's still around, but he's no longer Captain America, or he's dead and that's it.
Well,
'Cause I know he's gonna-
he's gone.
Neither.
Yeah, I
Because
hear
they
you, but
literally
I
say
think it's
it.
just not his story, so that's why they wouldn't. include
Yeah,
it in there.
yeah, I get it.
Well,
I've
also because
also gotten enough of him.
they've like confirmed. Didn't we have
It's
like a long
rumored for
talk?
Chris Evans.
Well, no, but didn't you and I, Vlad, have like a long talk that it's confirmed that Steve literally exists in a different like timeline
Yes.
now?
So he's from a different timeline in which, so there's double speculation. There's speculation that he came, dropped the shield off for Sam, gave the notebook to
And then-
Bucky and left and went back to his timeline. Another theory is that Peggy died and then he came and did what he needed to do. And then, I mean, they literally say it in like episode 1 at the very start of episode 1, Falcon says Sam is like, Steve Rogers is gone.
Yeah.
But again, I think that's to the public. He's gone. He might not necessarily be dead. We don't know. Chris Evans is rumored for something Captain America related, not Cap 4, which is going to be starring Anthony Mackie. I don't know.
Bro, I got choked up at the end when they were like, when he was showing Isaiah, like the.
Oh yeah,
dude, I was like, "Fuck, that's so beautiful."
I
It's not bad.
I was like,
it's not bad by
tearing
any
up.
means.
No,
Yeah.
I was tearing up, and it wasn't even for me. So like,
I mean, spoiler alert, but like the whole thing with Peggy's daughter. Is it her daughter?
Yeah.
Sharon, yeah,
Niece.
it's her niece.
Her niece. That's fucking crazy. That's like, that was super unexpected for me. I didn't see it coming at all. When she picked up the phone in like episode 5 and she called somebody and then Batroc picked up the phone. It's like she called him, right? And I was like, am I the only one that knew that? Because Chevelle was like, oh no, it just like was a transition. I was like, no, I think she called him. And I thought what was gonna happen is that she was gonna like be like, okay, you owe me, so you're gonna go and you're gonna like infiltrate the Flag Smashers. But no, she like
She's the
is
power
the
broker.
power
yeah.
And then
broker.
there's Tanner and my side where she showed up in like episode 2 or 3, I think, and we were like, "Oh yeah, she's the power broker." Yeah, literally.
I didn't see it coming.
Like 100%.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
I
it was
see it
pretty.
coming.
It was pretty well on the wall.
Oh, okay.
I
Maybe
gotta
I'm
say, too. Also, I think so. The thing is, they like shot half of this show, like not half, but a decent amount in the pandemic. So like the schedule was already completely shifted around. So there's a good chance that like, because I think everyone felt kind of a lackluster with Sharon Carter, where it's just like, okay, now you've been pardoned, people know you're the power broker, go on your way. Like that's really it. And part of me thinks that maybe it was just because things got out of place and they had to move stuff around. Like Vlad and I were talking about a theory, because there's like in one of the trailers they show Zemo with a beard, which we never actually saw in the show. And so there's been like a lot of talk that they're going to do the Thunderbolts or the Dark Avengers, which is a team up with the with a lot of characters that we're kind of starting to get now. And so I was kind of saying that maybe because Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character was supposed to show up in Black Widow, which was supposed to come out in May of last year. It was supposed to be the first thing we got before WandaVision,
or phase 4.
before yeah, that was the beginning of phase 4, and now it's been pushed to almost the middle. So I think they've had to do a complete fucking switch around when
I'm
it comes
stoked
to
for
those,
Loki.
at least.
I think Loki's the one show they could do for multiple seasons, because it's just like he's so charming. It's kind of a monster of the week type thing, kind of, right? And so it's like you could go on for multiple seasons if you really wanted to. And it could be like background shit. He could be like showing up in the back of scenes of other movies, and that'd be like, you know, fan service and stuff.
It's Loki confirmed. It's Loki confirmed that Loki's getting multiple seasons, because there was like an official. Well, there was a picture of an official hat that someone had on set. And it said, instead of it saying WandaVision or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, in which if Falcon got a second season, again, obviously it would probably be called Captain America and the Winter Soldier for like the branding at the end. But the Loki hat said Loki season 1. And you like don't have a season 1 hat if the show's going to be a limited season, limited series.
It seemed like the way when you already saw trailers and stuff, it's like, oh, this is done. Season 1's already done, like shot and edited and shit. And like they're gonna start shooting season 2 like as soon as they premiere episode 1, they're gonna start shooting season 2. Is how it feels, because it's just like it just feels more like a TV show. Like when you see the trailer versus like the trailers for the other shows seem like movie trailers. It never really felt like a TV show.
Yeah. And Tom Hiddleston has a literal fan base too. So I'm sure keeping him as Loki, but keeping him out of the movies, because in our continuity he's dead. That makes sense. It's a way to like feed the Loki fans and give them fun aspects on like a lot of different things, but keep him out of the stories that we actually want to tell. Where
every time I watch whatever movie it was where he picks up the Tesseract and disappears, every time I watch that, I'm like, that's where Loki's gonna pick up, like right there. Like he's gonna pick up the Tesseract and just drop into the desert, right? And then like that's where the show picks up. I'm super stoked for it. Yeah. And then what's after that? What If or what?
TV wise, yeah.
Okay. And What If's kind of like
they've confirmed and actually leaked some really cool stuff, in my opinion. I was telling Tanner
Are they doing FemCap? like they do from
Yes,
the comics?
so that's the first
Okay.
episode. So the first confirmed episode is if Peggy Carter got the soldier serum,
That's
and she was
tight
like
as
Captain
fuck.
Britain or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Steve builds the Iron Man suit. So
Oh,
there's
shit.
like this like clip that they've officially released that's like Peggy in like her Captain like Britain, like it's the like Union Jack on her
Union Jack.
suit with a shield, and she's on top of like a huge almost Ironmonger style suit, like Jeff Bridges' suit, but Steve is in it and he's like skinny Steve.
That's so sick.
So that's confirmed. And then there have been leaked, I think, toys or like concept arts of if Gamora took Thanos' place. So it's Gamora in his endgame armor with like the dual like Uru sword. So like if Gamora went on Thanos' journey, maybe he dies and she continues his legacy. There's what if Ultron got the 6 Infinity Stones? So it's like it's an Ultron bot with the stones in his chest. And then there was one that
Damn.
there's a leaked rumored one that I told Tanner about, and we were both like, why? Is what if Steve Rogers became Spider-Man? And so I don't know how that one will be. I kind of don't want to
I've
see
seen-
that.
I mean, he's from New York. He's a little skinny.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Boy.
It makes sense.
Makes
There's
sense,
a
yeah.
couple other cool ones that they've shown. Like there's another confirmed one is if T'Challa was Star-Lord instead of Black Panther.
Yeah. Are they the same actors?
Yeah, no, it's all like,
Most of
that's-
them, like I think everyone actually is voiced by their
That's
live action
uh,
MCU
That's
actors.
Chadwick's literal last performance. Ma Rainey was his last on
Really?
screen, and then What If is
That's
his last.
crazy. So
performance
they
as a
filmed.
whole.
So yeah, because I feel like I saw that too. I saw like T'Challa Star-Lord, which is super
Yeah,
cool.
the mask
Like,
comes
that's, like,
off, and instead of like red eyes, they're purple, and then it's
Yeah.
T'Challa. It looks so.
pretty
I'm
cool.
excited for that.
That's so sick.
There's some other ones that have been like leaked that I don't know. I think they'll be cool, but we'll see.
Who's doing like what animation studio's doing it?
It's a Marvel.
I
Oh,
think it's just straight from them. Yeah,
Yeah. So
it
someone,
looks
someone within
very.
Disney.
It's someone with Disney. It looks very similar to Star Wars has done this thing. I've only seen them on like YouTube, and they're all like minute, 2 minute long top. I think minute long tops clips called Galaxy of Adventures or whatever. They're very very like silly and kind of like childish, but they take lines from the Star Wars movies and then they animate them in a very anime-esque style, and it just fuels my belief that anything superhero related and fantastical like Star Wars should just be animated, because I think it would be so much better. But I get the whole point of making it live action. The animation that I'm seeing in clips and concept art for What If looks very similar to that. So it might just be an internal thing through Disney. I don't know.
it's
But
so
on that
funny.
note-
We fight as fans for like good live action shit, and then it's like they release one animated Spider-Man movie, and you're like,
Oh, that's like DC.
This is
Best
so
stuff
much
is
better than
animated.
yeah.
Mm.
It's, I mean, Star Wars' best stuff is animated, and then The Mandalorian, which
Yeah.
is mostly fucking CG. It's like,
Yeah.
stop forcing this shit onto us. Put a helmet on somebody if you're gonna be live action and like be a stunt person. Like I don't know. It's just they're trying to force it on us. Just
Well, they want to make it
animated.
look real. But then you look
Yeah.
at the Iron Man suit from Iron Man 1, which was supposed to look real, and then you look at him in Infinity War and Endgame, and it looks like the
Yeah.
fakest thing on screen, and we're fine with it, you know? We're like, oh, he looks
Griffin
cool.
was gonna
It's the
say- about to say something.
smoothest armor I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, on the note of Star Wars, are you? Did you guys see the trailer for Bad Batch that dropped a little bit ago?
Yeah.
Dude, that has me dumb psyched. Yeah, Tanner, you still haven't watched Clone Wars, have you? Dude,
That
you
match
need
will
to-
be
It's
good.
so
It's
much.
so good.
I know, but it's
Dude,
so much.
I will send you a list of the required viewings because you can
Honestly,
sprint
like-
through
You can
most
skip
of it.
some of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most
Like
of it you
season
can skip through.
4 and on is really what you need to watch.
Yeah, and like this show,
Season-
Tanner, this show's badass because there's basically a ridiculously elite team of clones who they
Clone
like purposely-
commandos.
No, they're not commandos.
They're not
Oh, I thought they were.
Yeah, they're like this elite group of clones that have like different like basically chemical compositions to make them more independent and smarter and like have different skills. And they're called Clone Force 99. And this show takes place right as Order 66 hits, and it's them basically finding their place in the universe where they aren't committing Order 66, but the Empire is now a thing, and it's them ducking the Empire. And
It's
Sick.
yeah.
it
it's-
looks insane. Yeah.
I thought it was because the Clone Commandos video game it ends with Order 66 happening and then being like, what the fuck's going on? Because
Mhm.
they don't, their inhibitor chips like just don't work. So like,
Yeah.
you know, Order 66 happens, they flip a switch, and then all the clones just turn on their Jedi people. Like it just doesn't happen to them. And so the second game was supposed to pick up where like basically Bad Batches, where it's like these 6 or 7 commandos who are like super elite are like ducking the Empire. And also the fact that like people now associate them with being bad guys, and they have the fucking Silva dude who's like, you know, that's
The
their biggest
commandos
issue.
are in the Clone Wars in like one brief episode. They're like in like 2 frames, and fans of the game were like, oh my god, like it's them, you know?
Confirmed. Yeah.
Of course, it's the guy with like the bloody handprint on his face, because he's like the most noticeable.
The biggest thing is like fans of the Clone Wars, specifically like Star Wars the Clone Wars, the animated show, just love the animation style. And obviously there's like it's a kind of divisive between that and Rebels, like the shift that Rebels changed to. So I think the reason that there's so much hype behind Bad Batch is because like season 7 came out for Star Wars the Clone Wars, and it was the smoothest the animation has ever been. Obviously it's the most recent, but it looked really, really good. And people were sad because first of all, it was like more of a limited season where it was smaller, like it was a shorter season in comparison to others. But people saw stormtroopers in the last episode, like literally in the finale, and they were like, oh my god, like we're seeing like stormtroopers in Clone Wars animation, because people have been used to Rebels. So I think the reason there's a lot of hype behind Bad Batch from Star Wars fans is because we're going to see like the rise of the Empire and stormtroopers through the Clone Wars animation, which at this point, going from 2008 till this year, like it's come a long way.
I remember I tried to watch season 1 recently of the Clone Wars, and it's fucking
dude, Obi-Wan's triangle beard.
It's bad. Yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's just age. It's you can tell.
Yeah.
Well,
Obi-Wan's
the big
triangle
thing
beard,
is like
Anakin's lips.
Yeah. The big thing that like I always saw people saying in like subreddits and stuff, they would always say that the first season is the worst season, not because it's bad, but because it just gets that exponentially better the whole way through. And it's not just an animation thing, it's a story thing as well. The first season's still great. Sometimes the animation looks like they sent out like the previs, and sometimes the stories feel a little bit childish, but it ages up with you, where it's like, yeah, it started as a kid show, but then all of a sudden there's a space Vietnam where there's friendly fire happening, and your commanding officer is fucking it all up.
Yeah.
Yes, Tanner, it's
called
insane.
Umbara. Dude, the Umbara arc is insane.
The commanding officer sends two battalions on the same side, and they're fighting each other, and he tells both platoons, pardon me. He tells both of them, he's like, oh, it's droids wearing clone armor, fuck them up. And they just start shooting the shit out of each other, and then they realize they're clones. They're all clones.
Yeah.
And like, dude,
that arc is so sick.
It's so ridiculous. Yeah. And it's literally
dude called Pong Krell. Like he's like a frog with two double-bladed swords.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally 2 of them. So he has 4 blades. One is double green and one is double blue. And they have like the deepest base that any lightsaber in canon has had. Like he spins them. He flies out this window at one point. And he's falling down, and you just hear like when he's falling, and it's like,
is he the one that is he the one that's in the first Force Unleashed game?
No,
on like
no, I'm pretty sure.
Who's that? The fucking that fish dude with the lightsaber,
like the robot
uses
legs,
the force
he has like the
yeah,
robot,
that guy's fucking sick.
I don't remember his name, but
anyways, that guy's just cool as fuck.
I don't think he's canon.
Tanner, you gotta watch the show, man. I mean, it
was like Star Wars again. Are you kidding me?
Well, Griff, let me ask this: if you'll watch that, why won't you watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Because that's got incredibly complex stories, incredible visuals.
It's because Griffin's a racist.
That's fair.
I wouldn't say all that. I just refuse to watch anime. So,
but why? It's literally like if that show didn't exist, you would like wouldn't exist. Literally.
What wouldn't exist?
If Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood didn't exist, Clone Wars wouldn't exist. Not a chance.
Doubt.
It's like the first like cartoon that was like good TV writing. Like you couldn't expect a cartoon to be like for adults if it wasn't for anime, to be honest.
Fair.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Brotherhood. You might be talking about the original Full Metal Alchemist, because
Brotherhood
came out in 2011.
I thought Brotherhood came out in like 08.
I'm looking into it right now.
Make him out in 04.
So it's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood ran from 2009 to 2010.
The original one was
So Full
03
Metal
to
Alchemist.
04.
03. Yeah. Before you guys could walk.
Yeah, I'm
What?
You stay yapping out your ass like a fart, son.